Self-confidence is one of the most important things to have in our life. We need confidence when it comes to trying out for a team, taking a hard class, applying for a job, attending an interview, talking to people. Doing almost everything in our everyday lives involves some level of confidence. With that being said, over 50% of people admit that they do not have confidence in themselves. Now that number may be surprising to you, or maybe you expected it. To me, it doesn't come as a surprise because I used to be one of those people. For me, all it took though was one experience that I had that changed my life and changed my confidence. 4 years ago, in the summer of 2016, I was getting ready to go into my freshman year of high school. I'd been a lifelong golf player, and I decided to go ahead and try out for the high school golf team. I made the team, however, during the first tournament, I had the worst score out of my whole team. The whole ride back, I was embarrassed, and I couldn't live with myself. I couldn't talk to my teammates or my coach or even my parents when I got back home. I was brutally embarrassed with myself, and I had no confidence. I was battered and destroyed. I felt out of place, didn't feel like I belonged, and I just wanted nothing more to just quit the team. As a result of my poor performance, my coach benched me for a good 3/4 of the season. Now, most sports seasons are a little longer, but for high school golf, it's only two months. So I did miss a good portion of the season, and that really upset me. There were times where I was standing by watching my brother, my friends, my teammates play in matches and compete and do well, and there was nothing I could do about it, and I was just a bystander. That really hurt my confidence, and I didn't know what to do. After a couple weeks of thinking about it to myself, I decided that I wanted to make a change. I sought out a new coach to help me privately with my swing to improve and to fight back and try to be competitive on the team again. Finally, on the last week of the season, I got my shot. My coach put me in for our final conference championship with all the other high schools in our area. I came out that day and had the best round of my life, thanks to all the improvement and all the confidence that I had gained through my coach, through myself, and that I'd seen in my teammates. I went on to be the only player from my team to qualify for regionals as a freshman, and I even almost qualified for the state tournament. I went from being the worst player at my school to the best, and all it took was a couple weeks, a little bit of improvement, and a little bit of confidence. And I know some of you may be thinking that athletic confidence may not correlate to other areas of your life when it comes to where you need to apply your confidence. But for me, it definitely did. I found myself drawing off my experience on the golf team as a freshman and using it in my academics, in my personal life, when I began to apply for part-time jobs, when I began to talk to people, even talking to my parents and teachers and friends. I felt myself becoming more and more confident and comfortable in my personal situation and being myself. All my life up to that point, I'd been a really quiet kid. I was always quick to succumb in situations of adversity or when it wasn't going my way. I never fought back. But once I had that one experience, that one time where I did, it never changed. To this day, I continue to use the confidence from that moment, from that time 4 years ago. And I know it was 4 years ago. And I've done so much since then that maybe I would have forgotten about it or something else could have happened, but no. Every time I'm feeling down about myself or I need a little bit of help, I think 4 years ago, I did it. And that's what helps me get through it today. I always think to myself, if that small, intimidated, scared, 14-year-old freshman kid could do it, then what's to say that my 18-year-old grown, strong, confident self can't? So while you may not need help in athletics, maybe it's academics or a job or talking to friends or talking to parents or even trying to make connections with your teachers or anyone else, find one experience in your life, maybe it hasn't happened yet, that you can draw on to give you confidence and give you strength. Because I know I have mine. Sometimes all it takes is a little bit. And just remember that there's no obstacle that's too difficult to overcome. Think highly of yourself, walk proudly, and the confidence will come. Thank you.